They set the pick. Paul goes in. Anderson with the block.
They own some strength in the paint today. Their work on the board has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Green is out there with Duncan. Then it's Tony Parker. Then there's Anderson. And it's Fournier in at the two-guard spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Duncan. And he banks in the lane. Duncan's got 6 points in the quarter.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
Picked by Griffin. Kicks to Crawford. And Parker comes with the help. Here's Griffin. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And for all of the improvements he's made to his game, one wonders why Blake Griffin isn't a better shot blocker. I mean, he clearly has the motor and the athleticism, but for some reason over his first 5 seasons, he's averaged only a half a block per game.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. And regarding Griffin's low block shot number, for some guys, they simply lack a certain feel for it for blocking shots.
Yeah, you know, there's something about the aptitude for shot blocking that sometimes is understated. Just because you're a high flyer in the front court doesn't mean you're going to block a lot of shots.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
And the shot is good. 34 points for Magicians.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Johnson. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss.
Fires from 18. They get it back. Green with the block. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Otto Ginobili's checked in for Fournier. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in. Griffin against Anderson. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively. And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
Down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, Manu has been getting it done. 12 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
Mark, it'll definitely help their cause.
And you know, guys, Manu Ginobili's relationship with Greg Popovich has been really interesting over the years. In the beginning, Pop obviously had a rigid system. Ginobili played with a lot more freestyle and free-wheeling nature. The two clashed heavily early on, as one might expect.
Here's Mills. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Crawford passes to Paul. Back to Crawford. Tipped away. Mills with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
They get it again. Aldridge. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do. And it's just hard to imagine the Spurs without Coach Popovich on the sidelines. He's the longest-tenured coach in the NBA and has done so much for this team. Easily one of the best coaches in the history of our league.
So it's the Clippers now. After the basket by San Antonio. Paul dishes to Crawford. Here's the screen. It's Pierce on the wing. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Pierce has got 4 points in the quarter. And Greg, you know, for Popovich, advantage being with the Spurs for so long, since 1996. Clark, he is actually the longest tenured coach in all of sports right now.
Amazing, Kevin, and he's done it through winning. I mean, the third fastest coach ever to get to 1,000 wins. You compare his numbers with any coach in any sport, and they stack up as Hall of Fame caliber.
Griffin's shot is off. Spurs leading by 20. And here is Diop. Rebound by the Clippers. Paul's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Pierce, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 14 points for Paul Pierce. .137 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Diop with a screen on Crawford. Jacks up a three. Ramon Ginobili, good for three. Ginobili's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for San Antonio.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And tonight, they took the time they needed, made the plays they had to, when they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Clippers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Anderson. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this one.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
Now here's Griffin. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
It's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
And the Spurs with some changes. Jefferson comes in for Caspi. And it's Bellinelli in for Manu Ginobili. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Griffin. And Stevenson comes in for Paul Pierce. Wilcox is checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Paul.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they wanted.
Diop with the steal. And Bellinelli kicks to Mills. The three. And that one pops.
Another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just not letting up at all.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
When you talk about rebounding, 20 is one of those magical numbers that tells you that a player had a truly special game. I think he had in his head that every single rebound was going to be his. And you know what? Most of them were.
And this kid had some swagger tonight. Play after play, he was getting after it, making plays. You know what? I think we saw him play at the level he could always play at. Now it's up to him.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.